that having something doesn't make you anything. You know, or that the fact that someone may not have. Because a lot of these people from other countries don't come here with these things, and they succeed and excel and pretty much, you know, do more than what our people are doing. There's a shortage in nurses in this country right now. 200,000 of them there's a shortage overall because of the emphasis of home care. Okay, people don't want to living longer, and they don't want to be in a hospital or in a nursing home to live out, you know, their last days. So they want to live them at home. So they have nurses that come out and do things. So there's a shortage of them. 200,000 right now. The USA Today put an article maybe a couple months ago, said that the United States is not even looking inside the United States to replace these nurses.
Wow.
They've already gone over to the Philippines and other places to get these nurses. These are positions that our children should have.
That's right. Wow. Wow.
But if we're not pushing the education and the culture to learn and succeed rather than to look good and to have $200 sneakers on, if that's all we're about, then the foreigners are going to come here and make us and re-enslave us. So we've got to get that into our culture. We got to push that into our culture. Yes,
Question: why is there so much emphasis on denying the violence of the earth? Why is there so much emphasis being put on denying that the earth is in a violent downward spiral right now?
Whatever you can deny, you can perpetuate even more. Right?
Well,
If I was robbing houses around here, say for instance I'm a thief, I rob houses. If I can perpetuate that anybody get robbed, I can keep on robbing. You understand?
Sure.
So if I can perpetuate what's not really going on, more of that can happen. That's the reason why. And so let's look at it this way, Reverend. What if I can get your attention, not even to pay attention to what is actually happening?
That's right.
If I can get you over here, but what you really need to pay attention to is going on right here. But all my attention is right here.
Sleight of hand.
See what I'm saying? Right. Then what? I never see what I really need to see.
The media does an excellent job. They've already started this campaign, of course, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida, to get people to come back to the Gulf. But, I mean, we're not crazy. We know that water is not right yet. It won't be right for a long time. I wouldn't think about eating anything that comes out of the Gulf now for at least 20 years.
Well, you know that as a result of that, people have stopped buying shrimp from the Gulf.
Yeah, right.
But the thing of it is that if you're not engaged in your own issues, you don't have any issues.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have any issues worth being on the news.
For the longest time, Republicans have been saying there's no global warming. I mean, you have to be dumb to see that.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Where was our spring this year at? Where did it go? We got spring this week.
Bypass this.
This is spring week right here. Spring week. Every day in this week going to be about under 80 degrees, and this is our spring. Well, we had months or 1 or 2 months of weather like this. The reason that people really don't want us to face those real issues, and part of the reason why we don't face them too, is because we don't want to take that low road for the higher purpose.
Wow.
We don't want that. We want to take the easy road to the higher purpose. And by doing that, we cheat our children out of something that is so precious that they need to learn. Delayed gratification.
Yes, sir.
When you are aggrandizing yourself so quickly because of childish needs, if you will, you cause the children to be dysfunctional because they see that. And they perpetuate it probably 10 times more than you. And by doing that, Reverend, by not, those issues tie into the fact of why we don't fight for things that we should be fighting for. Schools.
That's right.
Community organizations. Things that should be in our community that we shouldn't have to go across town to ask for. They should be in ours. We pay taxes.
Yep.
We work. We raise families. We make sacrifices for one another. Our community should not lack one thing. I think the young man had a question first, all right? Okay.
I just didn't understand.
I would like to explain it to you if I can. What did you understand? Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification. How old are you? 13? Wow, you're pretty tall for 13. All right. I'm a basketball coach too. Now look, I look for talent. Now,
He likes basketball.
all right. You're 13. All right. Too young to really work right now, right? Let's ask a question. How much money would you be willing to mow lawns for right now? Right.
He said $50.
Wait a minute.
50?
Listen, the brother said $50.
50? He want me
Listen.
cutting. He want me cutting the yard.
Listen, as much as we love this young man, let's deal with what's here. Right. Listen now. He is as much American as everybody.
An entrepreneur all the way.
No disrespect, ladies, but I know some of you pay more than $50 for those hairdos. I know those shoes cost more than $50 too. You don't think our children watching us?
Wow.
It's not that his monetary fee is wrong. He just undershot himself. See what I'm saying? See, you might have got $100 a yard if you're willing to cut the edges around the trees. You see what I'm saying? Don't undershoot yourself. See, by undershooting too, you what? Delaying your gratification because you're not getting what you're worth in the first place. That's what delayed gratification is. Not just wanting something too quick, but wanting something that's not your worth too quick. See? And see, now if you're going to go ahead and you're going to do some landscaping, you might get more than $50. And be in your right to ask for more than $50. You can say the same thing Brother Stephen also said. Ma'am, did you pay more than $50 for your hairdo? Or did your husband shoot out? No. Well, your yard needs to be worked out too. No. You might upset somebody, but honestly, delayed gratification has to do with getting things that you haven't earned faster than you should. That's all it means.
Wow.
And in that case, the $50 that you may charge for cutting somebody, now some of these people got a lot of yard cutting. And $50 ain't much.
That's right.
You're going to spend $15 in gas cutting it. Because you're going to burn more than 3 gallons of gas.
So, speaking of gas, everybody knows that we got a break last year and the break year before. It seemed like right after that spill, the price of gas remained constant. As soon as they thought we had forgotten about it, it began to creep up. And it hit 390, 360. But as soon, it came back in the news again when there was an arrest of somebody who had shredded documents, got rid of evidence. Guess what? It's come back down again. So if we keep the pressure on, they really have no excuse for raising these prices. If we really knew how much it costs for a barrel of oil, we wouldn't be paying no $55 for a barrel.
That's a great example. The president a few weeks ago said he's going to go after speculators.
Okay.
He's going to make the Department of Justice go after speculators. And since he's made that statement, gas has come down 12%. 12 cents. It's come down 12 cents.
Amen.
Okay? Because just because somebody speculates speculate what's going on don't mean they need to spend money that I ain't got.
That's right.
And it's not fair to the markets, as you said. You know, does a barrel of oil actually cost $200?
No. No.
See? But again, if we're not in our issues, Reverend,
That's right.
we can't have a cause. It's almost like we don't exist, y'all, if we don't have issues.
That's right.
But, you know, that's what I would say to that. But the president made a statement that he was going to go after speculators. And since that time, gas has been dropping. Because ain't as much speculation as we think.
That's right. That's right.
Any other questions? Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed y'all. I encourage you to do one thing, is wherever you can, get into this thing and do something about this. Wherever you can. Get in the groundwork. Take these articles with you and, you know, move on these issues for us. Thank y'all again.
Wonderful.
Amen.